It took me 6 years to complete nursing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Prerna and I am a registered nurse here in United States. And I'm gonna share you my nursing journey. Why it took me like 6 years to complete this freaking degree. So guys, first of all, I came to United States to do biotechnology. But then I decided to do nursing instead of biotechnology. So the very first thing, I didn't know anything about the degree or program, like how many years it would take, how much does it cost, stuff like that. So I went to my advisor to ask her like what does it take to become a nurse. Advisor told me that it's a 4-year program. For 2 years it's a prerequisite courses and a general goal area. So after we complete that courses, we had to give a HSC exam and an interview, and this admission committee will look at our score, like HSC score, GPA, and then interview score, and then they will decide if we will continue to the nursing program or not. So our university was really competitive. It would just take like 40 students at a time. So if there are like 120 students who are applying to the program, they will only select 40 at a time. So those 40 students would go to get to continue the nursing program, and they would get to go to clinicals, would get to graduate in nursing degree as a BSN. Those who couldn't get into the nursing program, they have, they could try again in next semester, or they could change their major. So after talking to my advisor and knowing all this about nursing program, I was so overwhelmed. I didn't think that I can do it. I was like, oh my god, maybe nursing degree is really tough for me. Maybe I cannot get into this program. Why even I am considering to do this. I don't want to do it. But then I don't know what made me take this risk. I want to try, so I start taking these prerequisite courses. So they had 8 prerequisite courses. Those are 8 major prerequisite courses, which include human anatomy, human physiology, chemistry, math, geography, nutrition, and psychology. So in these 8 courses, they want us to get more than 3.6 or 3.7 GPA, because they would look at GPA of this major. So I got 3.5 in this major courses, and I was like, oh my god, now I don't have any chance to get into the program. I was like, But then I wanted to apply anyways. Who knows, sometimes you'd get lucky. So I give a HSC exam. That exam was 4-hour long exam, which contained mathematics, English, chemistry, biology, all sort of questions. So I don't know, I think I got around 85% in that exam, and I also gave interview. So I applied for the first time and I got rejected. I was super sad. I was sad because I was rejected. So I didn't know what to do, because I didn't have option to just do nothing for next semester and then just try again into the school, because I was an international student. So in order to be on the status, I had to do these 12 credits courses. So I decided to change my major to community health, but then I also wanted to apply one more time. So I redo my HSC exam, thinking that I might get 90% or so, that would increase my chance to get into nursing school, but that didn't happen. I just bumped a little bit, maybe 86% or 87%. So I didn't get selected second time too. So I give up that time. I just wanted to do community health and get do graduation in 2 years and get hell out of there. So I did community health for 1.5 years, and then in my last year I was supposed to do 9 credit internship for that community health major, which was unpaid. Guys, can you imagine nowadays with unpaid internship? Do you think I would survive with that? I had to pay my college tuition, and they wouldn't even pay me for 9 credit internship. So I was like, heck no, I'm not gonna do this. Let me try one more time in this nursing school. So I didn't even give HESI this time. Like, they would take my HESI score from last year, and then I just gave them interview. That's all. So I gave them interview, and then this time by default I get into the program. I'm not sure like how I get into it, but I get into the nursing program. Then I had to do 2 more years of school, and it took me 6 years to complete my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Last 2 years was basically based on clinicals, more like hand-on learning experience, where I got to go to hospitals and work with nurses and stuff like that. I feel it was easier than those prerequisite year. Like, those last 2 years was more easy than the first 2 years. So I complete my nursing, and then I study at least like 45 days for NCLEX, and I passed my NCLEX with just 75 questions on my first attempt. And since then I'm working in hospitals, and it's been 2 years. Now I'm a nurse here in the United States, working fine. My first year was really tough because I was a new nurse, and I used to be so much anxious, overwhelmed. But by the time passed, I now feel okay working as a nurse, and I'm doing completely fine. So if somebody ever tell you that you cannot do anything, you cannot do it, give up, then don't listen to them. You keep trying on what you like to do, you will obviously get a success. Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, there's nothing like you cannot do. You can do everything. So keep on trying, keep on working, keep on hustling. Thank you so much for listening to me. Please do like, subscribe, and comment if you like my story.